So it all starts with this Black Tot Rum, which is a really beautiful Caribbean blend that I'm going to be featuring. And then the rest of the drink is just a riff on a Mai Tai. I'm going to be using an orgeat syrup that I actually made with avocado pits. So it's super sustainable, allergy friendly, and this gorgeous orange color, as well as some traditional ingredients like lime juice, orange curacao, and then mixing things up a little bit with some Campari, as well as a hibiscus infused Jamaican rum to a little float on top. So let's make a drink. In my tin, I've got 3/4 of an ounce of fresh squeezed lime juice, 1/2 ounce of that avocado pit orgeat, 3/4 of an ounce of orange curacao, 1/2 ounce of Campari, and then 1.5 ounces of the Black Tot rum. And give it a quick shake with some crushed ice, and then we'll finish the whole drink up and you'll see how it all comes together. And then we're gonna go right into the glass. Check out this gorgeous color. We're going to top it with a little bit of hibiscus infused overproof rum to give it a really gorgeous color. There you have it. Thanks to the magic of television, here it is. Sailor's Delight featuring Black Tot Rum. Enjoy.
Hi everyone, I'm Sasha from Fusion Bar, and welcome to what my ship desk should be, or maybe almost. Okay, so anyway, we have a very beautiful view about the sea, palms, boat, sun. We are okay. So, to make my drink, I need the generous part of Black Tot Rum, of course, citric acid, this ingredient, which is a salty honey mix made with honey, of course, and salt syrup, spoon of yellow chartreuse, and a few drops of acid. Mix well, and pour in a little glass. Here we have my black rum. Cheers.
Television. Welcome back. We're getting our potassium fix. Welcome back, and welcome if you're just waking up and you're rejoining us, as some of you are. Give us a wave. Let us know you're here. It's encouraging to know that people are drinking rum with us at 7:15 a.m. in the UK now. So.
Frankly, it doesn't matter what time it is at this point. We've given up counting.
We're excited because we've just crossed the 21-hour threshold in our 24-hour celebrations for the 50th anniversary of Black Tot Day. Our day, you know, we wanted to bring the world of rum together, and I think so far, I think we're doing an okay job. We've even got a special guest with us today.
Someone just asked.
Oh, yeah, Dave. In fact, let's get Dave back behind the bar.
Yeah, I think he deserves to be there because that's where he likes to live. You know, he's been with us all through this. Francesco Fenicotero has also been here the whole time. So has the tech team, which have been amazing. I think we just need to give them the most huge shout out because they have been absolutely fucking outstanding. And without them, there is no way Mitch and I would have made it through. So, definitely bringing it home. Chanel, Billy, and Ailey. Yay, guys, come on, get up on screen because we need you up here.
Jump
because
on, yes, come and say hello.
Jump on, because you've been as much part of this journey as we have.
Yeah,
Billy, come on, Ailey, bring it in. Come on, woo! Guys, everyone give these guys the most massive hand ever.
Show them some love in the comments.
Literally, show them the biggest love ever because they have been insanely awesome. And there is absolutely no ass way we would have done it without them. So massive. And I know by the end we'll forget to thank everyone because we'll be just like, my God, we made it.
Good job, guys.
And I actually hope you guys have enjoyed as much as we have, especially George's session.
It's been bloody hilarious.
I love you, man.
Everyone else has muted themselves. Hold on a minute.
I'm tired. Leave me alone.
So Billy, the ghost of Black Tot Day, is actually in the warehouse with us. He's been making us coffee, running me all these notes all night where we screw stuff up or something's gone wrong and telling us what to do. It's been a full operation. So thank you, Billy, for staying up with us, and thank you for everyone.
And Ailey's nailed the frames. Thank you very much, Ailey. You've been putting those frames up beautifully. And Ailey's one of my girls from one of my teams who's just brought us into the home straight. And I think we have to give Chanel a massive shout out, because Chanel has been with Mitch and I literally for the last 6 months. And the best thing is Chanel and I didn't know each other, like Mitch and I didn't know each other 6 months ago. And now we are probably inseparable, which is slightly frightening. But no, absolutely awesome job, guys. Absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Good work, everyone. Good work.
So I don't know why I'm celebrating. It's so hard.
Not done yet. We're not done yet.
Couple more hours to go.
Chanel's like, don't get overconfident.
Don't go over time.
8 minutes 11. I have kept you guys. To the second, pretty much.
Smashing it.
I told you. I am the timekeeper. No, amazing, guys. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Getting out of here.
Yeah.
All right. So, what have we got? What have we got to share now?
I actually have to say, because the wonderful John is back, we better do some Jack speak.
We had. John, welcome back. Good morning.
Hello, John. Mitch spotted a sausage at the seaside just the other day, which was fairly disgusting, until he saw an Admiral Brown floating past the ship. But the worst thing was there was a rush of shit to the head, which means he had a sudden brainwave, which doesn't happen often.
Some might say this 24 hours was a sudden brainwave, which we should have let float past, but no, here we are. We're seeing it through.
We are so almost there.
What else we got coming up? You've got some more news in the rum report.
Well, I mean, I could just do, we haven't done the rum report for ages, so I could just do all the rum reports in one go. I mean, I think my favorites of the rum reports is that someone sold, an Australian sold New Zealand on eBay. There are 3 times more sheep in Australia than there are people. Surprise. I think the ratio in New Zealand is pretty close to that as well. Actually, one of my favorite facts is that there are only 2 countries in the world named after women, and that is Ireland. Not sure where Ireland came in, but more importantly, St. Lucia. And also in St. Lucia, they have more female bosses than male. So I intend to move over there. So I think we've kind of sort of deep dived into so many different countries, and we've had such a blast, and it's been a real education. And I think, Mitch and I will never be the same again.
I think the fascinating thing about doing this was not only whether we could, pull all the speakers together, but whether it was physically possible to sit down and talk about rum for 24 hours straight. And it's, we're almost there. Boop. If you'd like to win a bottle of Black Tot Rum, share the stream, put in the comments who you'd be drinking it with. No, it's 7 a.m., but free rum is the best rum. So I don't know if we have any rum bottles due to give out, but regardless, share the stream, win some rum. We've got some rum to give away. We've got 3 more hours to do it. So please.
Cara Littler, you have won a bottle of Black Tot Finest Caribbean.
So Cara's of Cara's Rum Quest in Australia. Who?
Cara.
I remember having the first ever sit down with Cara and talking about rum several years ago now, and it's wonderful to see all the great work she's doing, getting more people into rum and introducing people to the category. It's brilliant. So,
Actually, that's something maybe we should talk about, Mitch, because we haven't really talked about who got us into rum. We talked about it a very little bit at the start, but I think it's super important to kind of say, who are the people that have most influenced our lives, rum-tastically, as Miguel would say.
Yeah. Wow, it's so many people. It's hard to know where to start. We're going to meet one of them later, Jim Wrigley, who was really the first person, I suppose, who introduced me into rum and got me excited about not just rum, but the whole idea of being a brand ambassador as well. So we're going to meet him later for the last toast. Who else? Paul McFadden has been a massive influence on my rum journey as well and taught me so much over the years. I've been very lucky to hang out with several, extreme rum geeks who have been patient enough to give me a lot of their time. I spent a lot of time with Tattoo Carlos in Australia. We've sat down many a time and geeked out over various obscure distillery and distillation facts and all sorts of things. And Matt Petrick as well is another one who's very generous with his time. And just always happy to share his knowledge, which is great. How about yourself, Dawn?
Again, I'm like you. There's been so many people, and I think actually probably one of the first was Ian Burrell, who I met over 10 years ago at the first Rum Fest. We actually met at the Tube walking to the Rum Fest, which was super bizarre because I don't know how we managed to get talking. And Ian's always sort of been there in the background talking to me about rum and was very helpful for me at Selfridges when I was there. But also the man himself, Dave Broom, he wrote a rum book, which was probably the first rum books I ever read. Of course, Luca and even more importantly, Daniele, which is hard to say because I love Luca so much, but Daniele was really the one that took the time with me to kind of go through the classification system and really just answer every freaking question I had, which was a hell of a lot. It's just so many people. You, Mitch, actually, you've kind of been my kind of rum Yoda for the last 6 months, and not telling you it's all been pleasant, but Richard Seal, I have to give Richard a shout out because I drunk dial him on a regular basis at 2:00 in the morning. And he listens to me yattering on about absolutely nothing. So, there's so many people that kind of have influenced our time. Maggie, I think both of us probably, Maggie's become our rum Yoda in the last 6 weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. And I need to shout out as well my brother Tom Bulmer, who just joined us on the Australia session as well. I made a joke after moving in. I think after about 6 weeks of moving in with him, I became a rum ambassador for the first time, and I was just like, if you just move in with Tom, just something with rum is going to happen. So he's much love to Tom out there in Sydney as well. So.
Right.
Wow, what a nice day it's been. It's been lovely, isn't it?
It's not been a day. This is a new day.
This is a new day. This is
a new day,
well,
new month.
It doesn't count until you go to sleep, right? So
see you tomorrow.
But we've got our next session coming up, and for those of you who would like to dig in a little bit more, a few weeks ago, a couple of months ago, I've lost all track of time, but recently a certain label was leaked on the TTB, and Cocktail Wonk, Matt Petrick, put it up, and we got quite a cool response. And it was the label on this particular bottle of rum, which hasn't been released yet. And I don't know how much you can see on there, but we might have an image we can throw up for you in a minute. But part of our goals at Black Tot are to really not just make great rums that you enjoy, but also be really transparent about those blends. And we thought it would be fitting to bring on, returning back to the stage, our head blender for Elixir Distillers and the creator of Black Tot Finest Caribbean, and also the upcoming 50th anniversary of Black Tot Rum release, Oliver Chilton.